Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Well, here we go. This is going to be part 7 of this series. More unboxing, like I said in the last video, part 6. I've got a bunch of parts coming in, all kind of various stuff. Today is another day. The video I just posted was the day before, so here's another day. We got another box in the mail. Let's see what kind of unique part came in today. Well, here goes the package. You know what? Let me mount you on the tripod and we'll get down and get this sucker cracked open. Well, alright guys, here she goes. I think I know what this one is, but kind of like I said in the last one, sometimes there's so much stuff gets ordered. You know, you just kind of never know what you're going to expect. Yeah, the cool thing is, like I said in the last video, kind of seems like every day is going to be Christmas here in the shop. I want to be very careful to open this because I have a feeling what it is, and I don't want to puncture the contents. So here we go. Just barely trying to cut through all these layers of tape. Trying to be very careful. Alright. And here we go. What do we got in here? A little receipt telling me thank you, the contents, etc. Well, can't barely read the receipt anyway, so here we go. One layer of packing tape and another layer. Let's see what I got today. Here we go, guys. We're both getting to see this for the very first time, and definitely this is, it's nice. It's got a little oiling on it. It's decent. It's got my bobber seat in. I wanted a brown. They didn't use that thick of a leather. Honestly, I was hoping it's going to be a little bit better quality than what I was expecting, but I would definitely wanted a brown seat. I'm not going to bitch and complain for what I paid for it. As you see, there it goes, guys. Little brown leather seat. Probably later on down the road, after I wear this out, I'll definitely have this redone with a better quality leather. But you know, even I forgot what I paid for it. This looks like it was a $60 seat with, I believe, $20 to ship it. So, yeah, it's somewhere around there. It's about 80 bucks, give or take. The seat I really wanted was close to 200. It was just badass. It was tooled, had all kind of tooling done on it. Like, I mean, it was badass, real quality grade leather. But I couldn't exactly afford 200 bucks right now. Alright, and whoops. Let me get this thing all unpacked and look for all the little stuff. I'll be right back with y'all. Alright guys, had to go back through, review what was in the pack. Honestly, I don't like cussing my videos, but this is utter fucking garbage. Pardon my French. This is your typical eBay scamming type crap. I mean, you know, okay, I've seen other seats on there in the same price range, better quality leather. I mean, take a look at this garbage. Look how thin this is. Looks like somebody's jacket was cut up to make this seat. The slices are just garbage. How they just sliced it there. Just utter garbage. Then to top it off, what really is boiling my blood right now, I knew that you got the bolts, got these little pieces. Okay, spring, take the nut and bolt off, put your spring on, the nut and bolt goes inside. You got your springs right there. Okay, I understand this. This is your typical T style bar. But what's boiling my blood, besides the crappy quality of leather, you know, for like $5 more, I know I could have got something better than this, but I trusted the seller. But really what's pissing me off about everything, okay, I like the color seat, I could use it. Where's the piece that goes right here? There's another piece that's supposed to slip in there. You run a bolt through, that piece itself bolts up somewhere. So that way, you know, you can kind of hinge, you know, kind of hinges, gives you the springy part. I don't know, this is like, overall look, I like the seat. I mean, you can see it's got a little oil on there, protected, okay, fine, but I don't know. I got it, it's here. I wanted a brown seat. Nobody else for a decent price had a brown seat. I could have went with a black. I really wanted brown. I guess I'll deal with it, but I'm going to write a seller a note and at least ask him to send me this piece. It's a bike shop up in New York somewhere. I'm not gonna mention the guy's eBay name or what his shop is, but I'm going to ask him to make it right. I figure the brown seat kind of makes it look a little bit better. Oh, let's get you off the tripod here. I mean, you kind of see the brown stands out against all this black. I didn't want to be too black on here. I'll make some kind of something, because the gas tank itself bolts up right here. The original seat used to slip in under here, so I'd want to make something. Maybe it'll bring it up about this high, then with the springs on the back, you know, kind of sets it up, something like that, give or take. So I don't know. Well, I can't mount the seat anyway until I get the springs in, and a couple other little doohickeys. Still got to put my clamps in, put the little piece that goes in here from the top of the carb to this built-in air box, because everything gets sucked in from the side here. So just stay tuned. I've got the springs coming in for the seat. I went ahead today and ordered one of these lines. I'm not going to say what it looks like yet till it shows up. So the next couple things we're waiting on: brake line for the front, springs. I'll make some mount. Ooh, excuse me. And I got to get on ordering these. This is 80 bucks. It's 40 a piece for this plus the shipping. It's $62 for this, nice and neat. Stay tuned, guys. We'll figure out what we're going to add into this. Alright, guys. This is like 4 days later from the first clip you just seen after receiving the seat and unboxing it. Just unboxed another package, J&P Cycles. What I received was, I asked for 2 straight banjo fittings, 10 millimeters. Basically, this is like a universal type, and 50-inch. It's a clear coating on a steel. I guess it shows a steel braided. It was a good purchase. Wasn't too bad. There's a J&P right in Daytona, probably like 2 hours away. But I believe they shipped this from Iowa, I want to say. I guess they have a main headquarters. First thing I'm going to do is, real quick, I'm going to take my banjo bolt out. I'm going to double check, make sure that banjo bolt fits this. If it does, I'll go ahead and hook it up, and I'll show you how I'm going to run this line. Alright, well, thank God I did order the right one. It's 10 millimeter. You can order custom-made lines. There is a company that's very popular. They're on the internet. They advertise custom-made lines. Usually if you punch it into your search, there'll be the main ones that pop up. I'll be honest, I just didn't give a damn for their customer service. I called them just asking a basic question before I placed my order, because I knew my length of line. They had this form you had to fill out, and I'm like, dude, this is a standard brake line, there's nothing special. He's like, no, you got to fill out this form, and just being real cocky. So I just didn't want to deal with him. For the same price, what he was going to charge me to make a custom line. These are off-the-shelf pieces, nothing special. I didn't need nothing real fancy-dandy. So, very basic. Just make sure you order the right fittings. Like, my original lines had like a 20-degree bend out. But because I did put custom bars on here, I decided to go ahead with just get straight fittings, top and bottom. Screw your banjo bolt into your piece, and because this is all universal, need an 11. But that way you can just order the line. You can get it just a hair bigger than what you need, and everything really is just going to go right into place. And just that easy. That's tight. Now put on the bottom one, route this cable, and we're going to put on the bottom one and go ahead and remove the stock cable. Let me reposition this camera and I'll get you on that. Alright. What I did was I just basically rerouted it the same way that the original line routed. Brought it down. I mean, this is nothing, you know, major right here. You just want to make sure it routes a certain way that it's not going to really interfere with hitting that front tire. Also, the extra slack, we can zip tie it up a certain way up in the neck that it won't interfere with anything. Because I did order this, I could have went a 48-inch line, but I'd rather have a little extra slack than you know, than have too little. Pulled the stock line down. Now all I got to do, break the banjo bolt loose without breaking anything. And this banjo bolt is original. It's probably never been broke loose. Let me grab a flare nut wrench for just in case I don't want to destroy this. Alright. Just took my time, got it broke loose. Now we're going to undo the lower banjo. Keep in mind that you're probably going to be leaking a little bit of fluid. Alright. Bottom banjo is broke loose. Double check that the nut's there. Hopefully I didn't goof up and they're both 10mm. I just automatically assumed it's best to double check before you go ordering parts. Yep. Now the only thing I'm going to do different here, we're just going to screw the fitting right to the line, get it nice and tight, and these are flared ends. See, this is where I think I should have went ahead and ordered the 20-degree out, but looks like it's working just fine. Kind of keeps, we're going to try to keep that line tucked up a little bit, unlike the original. Alright. We're going to tighten the banjo bolt. Alright. Last but not least, we'll come back, tighten this one up. Double check the filament. Double check everything, figure out where I'm going to leave my slack. Like, I could leave it just like this, it shouldn't interfere with the tire. Or, like I said, I could put a small little loop right there up under here. You won't tell it's there. Done deal. Bleed the front brakes, and the brake's done. Give me a sec, let me get this done, because I'm not going to bore you with just bleeding that, and I'll be right back. Alright. Now, there's a front brake line. I can adjust these bars because I've got plenty of slack. If you notice, the only thing, let me see where it's at, it should be dangling. This is the only thing I haven't done yet, and that's because I'm ordering from Motion Pro 2 stock cables that are, actually, I'm sorry, it's 2 cables that are 6 inches longer than stock. And it's just like I said, it's best to have a little extra wiggle room. So that shouldn't be an issue. That'll be the last thing to button up. Excuse me, guys. Alright. Oh. Now that I've got the front brake line set, I can sit here and kind of figure out where's these bars are going to be comfortable. And I personally like them a little bit forward. I like the reach. They're not uncomfortable by far. I can grip the bars perfect. They're right here. So the last thing for me to do would be to figure out which one of these is clamped up pretty tight, which I know that one was, and I believe it's one of these. And the reason I'm doing this, get the bars centered up perfect. Let's go ahead and clamp one of them down. I like to have everything centered. It's one of the things just gets irritating. Double check the fitment, I guess you would say, make sure you're going to be comfortable, because this is going to be on the road. It could be dangerous, not comfortable. So right there. It's not too far forward, it's not too back. My arms feel comfortable. Now let's tighten these down. And I will do a crisscross fashion. Start here. Go there. We'll just go straight above this one. Go there. And right there. And that feels nice and tight. Just to double check, what I'll do is I need to find a 5.5 millimeter on a ratchet, or not a ratchet, but it can be put onto a torque wrench to make sure they're torqued down tight. But I'm sitting here wiggling them pretty hard. Nothing. It's just the only flex I've got is from the actual risers. That feels very comfortable. So I know if I'm going to be comfortable like this for 100 miles down the road, I should be good. Before I go bleeding this or adjusting this, I'm waiting on a couple more parts. I've got my custom grips that I want. I can at least go ahead and do the left side, get this set right. I do still need I need to bleed the clutch and the front brake. So before I do bleed them, I'm going to wait on my grips. They should be here today, tomorrow, give or take. And I've got another part or two coming in. Might as well go ahead and get the grips at least on this side on. This is just stationary grip. On this side, I can't install this side until on the right side until I get the right side cables put in. So that should be it for right now. And stay tuned. I'm gonna add two more clips. Excuse me, guys. Let me also take off the tripod real quick. Definitely got to say thank you to my buddy Eric. If y'all notice, we got the air cleaner on here, and that's only possible. Where is that sucker? It's way up under the tank. Way up under here is a rubber boot that's about 3 inches tall, but the problem is you only have an inch of height. I bet him $10 that he couldn't get both of them in. He slid them in. I handed him $10. I was like, dude, you earned it. Because I would have sat there and thought about it all day long. He had a trick he showed me, and that's exactly what YouTube's all about. Whether YouTube or buddies, you show me a trick I don't know, I'll show you something I don't know. You know, it's back and forth type deal, teaching each others. Alright, stay tuned for the next clip on the more parts to come in. Alright guys, the earlier clip you just seen, I shot it earlier this afternoon. Getting ready to head out to the beach. Seeing the mailman pull up. I had 2 packages show up. I was like, man, that's pretty cool. Both these packages weren't due. From what the tracking said, it was not actually due for a day or two more, but they showed up. Kind of excited to see what, I forgot, I know roughly what's supposed to be coming in, but I have, seeing something that's definitely different than just seeing it on a computer. Seeing it in person, shall I say. Very exciting moment. Got the 2-inch of the little springs for the bottom of the solo seat. These will be for the next video I put up, is making the seat mount. Alright, and that means I know what this white package is that came in from New York. This is something I ordered for my last bike that, or I'm sorry, actually no, that was several bikes ago I built. It was a VW trike. Never filmed it. This is really before I got into doing a lot of YouTube. Alright, we'll have to see what that package contains. Sorry guys for being off camera. Alright, let's crack this sucker open. Yep. We're going to hold on to these tight. Aluminum or billet aluminum grips. Let's see, we got that in the frame. Let's lift it up just a hair. Now, I don't know. Yep, there it goes. What do you think? I love this. I had these on that one bike I built. One thing I figured out, if you're working up underneath and you're ducked down, when you stand up, be careful for these sharp points. These things tore my behind up the last time I had these on there. But no, I didn't learn. I liked them so much. The styling of them on my last bike. Said the hell with it. I ordered me another set. They were very inexpensive. If they last me several years, I'll be happy. These are worth shipping like 15, 16 bucks. Here is the other side. This would have the piece in there for the throttle. It's not bad, too bad of quality. It is, I don't know, I can't tell honestly if it's billet or, yeah, I think it might be a billet, or it just might be a cheap aluminum that's been chrome plated. Kind of see, nice sharp pointy tip. And you see how this looks. Let me see if I move you in for a little closer of a shot. Let's see, I think you got a good perspective there. Well, nothing else. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I'll go ahead and get a little Allen's wrench out. Go ahead and put this one on. I can't put on the other side, the right side, until I get my new longer cables in, so we can go ahead and extend the carb, the throttle lines, and all that good stuff. So this is going on the bike. We'll call that done tonight. I'll put the other one away on top of the toolbox. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everybody that watches and comments. Guys, if new people have seen this video, subscribe. Right down below is a subscription button, probably off to like that side of the screen below, or probably up top somewhere. There's always put a subscribe button. Always is thumbs up. Give me thumbs up. Improve my channel ratings in YouTube and get me more views. I love people just watching my videos and seeing how I do things. Thank you so much, guys.